AVtv is a product of the AV journalism class produced for the students of Amador Valley High School. The views expressed on the show do not represent the views of AVHS teachers, admin, or PUSD personnel.
Good morning, Dons. Today is Thursday, February 16th. I'm Zanil.
And I'm Ritika. We're your hosts for the 24th AVtv of the 2022 to 2023 school year.
We hope you had a good long weekend and enjoyed last week's Donversity celebrations. We're sure you missed watching AVtv, so let's get right into some announcements. Amador artists, there's only a few days left to submit your ideas to the school-wide mural contest and decide what to paint on the walls of our school.
To submit an idea, just go to tinyurl.com/avmural. Attention seniors, the senior panoramic picture is on this upcoming Wednesday, February 22nd during Access. Make sure to go straight to the field and return to your class after pictures are taken.
This past week, AV zoology classes took a field trip to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, where they got to see some of the aquatic creatures they study in real life. Over 250 animals brought much to see and reminded students of the vastness of our oceans. Offering 10 different habitats along the flora and fauna found in each, it became a lot easier to experience and connect with the content of the class. You can read more about this on amadorvalleytoday.org or scan the QR code on the screen. It's already been a month and a half since most of us celebrated the new year. But for many AV students, there's one more new year to celebrate.
That's Lunar New Year, followed by many countries and cultures across the world.
Here's AVT reporter Audrey Coombs with more on how students celebrated.
Chinese New Year, also known as Lunar New Year, is a holiday celebrated worldwide to welcome the new year. Starting from January 22nd this year, Chinese New Year was celebrated during a 15-day period lasting until February 5th. Each year is represented by a Chinese zodiac, which repeats after its 12-year cycle, and 2023 was celebrated as the Year of the Rabbit. Many people, including Amador students, celebrated starting the first day of Chinese New Year, enjoying drums, decorations, and fireworks. Setting off firecrackers and fireworks is believed to drive away any evil and to celebrate the coming new year. For the same reason, dragon dances can be seen performed on the streets of Chinatown and other places.
During Chinese New Year, my brother and I receive red envelopes from my parents, and it's filled with money. And then later in the day, my family and I go to my grandma's house to see my mom's side of the family, and we just spend a lot of time with them. And then we usually eat traditional foods like dumplings, long noodles, and fish. I've never physically been to a Chinese New Year parade, but my mom and I always watch it on the television together when it comes on.
On February 4th, Chinatown in San Francisco was full of people from the Bay Area enjoying the annual Chinese New Year's parade. It was full of large decorated floats, marching bands, dancing dragons, Chinese dancers, and more. With many variations of New Year's celebrations around the world, they all have a common goal: starting the new year fresh and leaving behind old habits, and we hope you too are able to do the same. This has been Audrey Coombs with AVtv News.
Hey Richika, once the show's over, do you want to grab something to eat?
Sure, I could really go for something sweet right now.
I don't know, I was kind of thinking something savory. Hey, I'm sure one of our AVT reporters has some ideas. Let's check it out.
Whether you are in the mood for something sweet or savory, crepes are the perfect way to go. We went downtown to find the best local restaurants to get crepes, and here's what we found. First on our list is La Palais Sucré, a new French cafe downtown. We tried the sweet Neapolitan crepe, which can definitely fulfill anyone with a sweet tooth. Also, the chicken and pesto was a rich and savory crepe. They also gave us free ice cream and a salad, which perfectly completed the meal. Next, we went to Nani's Bistro, where we ordered their goat cheese crepe for lunch and their delicious dessert crepe filled with mascarpone cheese topped with raspberries for dessert. Our last stop was Bocado Bistro. We chose the Berry Delight crepe, which had a vibrant assortment of fruits, and built our own crepe with a side of tropical fruit. Make sure to check out these restaurants the next time you have a craving for crepes. This has been Trisha Pandey with Dining with the Dons. Now back to the studio.
Did you know that February is Black History Month? To recognize impactful Black Americans throughout history, Amador's African American Literature class has brought us this next segment. Let's check it out.
Claude McKay was born on September 15, 1890, in Sunnyvale, Jamaica. At 10 years old, Claude McKay started writing poetry. Then, in 1912, he moved to the United States. McKay attended Kansas State University, where he studied writing and poetry.
McKay first encountered racism when working as a criminal and civil law enforcer in Kingston, Jamaica. He witnessed the cruelty of man as darker-toned people were accused and thrown in jail right in front of him. Since then, McKay focused his main message on questioning white authority in his poetry. This influenced McKay to change his position from being a bystander to becoming one of the greatest poets advocating the equality of all descendants of Africa in modern society.
His mixed background of both Jamaica and America gave him a wider perspective of life and gave him more experience to fuel his writing. He took responsibility for both his experience in the peasant social class in Jamaica as well as his experience as an African American.
Wasn't the Donversity rally last Friday really fantastic?
Yeah, it was great. Let's check out this recap that one of our AVtv reporters put together.
Okay, Dons, we are back again with our weekly trip around the campus. This week, AVtv reporter Audrey Coombs went out and found out more news, announcements, and other information that you need to know.
And she put it all together in this week's Around the Campus in 60 Seconds. Let's check this out.
Hey Dons, I'm Audrey Coombs and I'm here to take you on a trip around the campus in 60 seconds. Juniors, there's currently a flash sale for prom tickets only available today, and you can still get them after school. Tickets are only available to juniors as prices will be the same as last week's price of $175. For more information, visit the bit.ly at bit.ly/3xpyvyl. Today after school is our monthly student site council meeting at 3:30 in the library lab. To look at the agenda, you can visit bit.ly/3inpq1d. If you need any tutoring help, Brainfuse is providing free on-demand tutoring for all PUSD students. To create an account and access resources, you can visit the link at bit.ly/3ioqozy to sign up. Outdoor Ed Cabin Leader applications are still open for Vintage Hills, Moore, and Alisal. Participating qualifies for senior service hours and is open to all seniors, juniors, and sophomores. Just head over to bit.ly/3alt01d. This has been Audrey Coombs with Around the Campus in 60 Seconds.
Dons, don't forget how important it is to stay connected. You can find out everything going on around campus by going to AmateurValleyToday.org or follow us at AVHSinfo on Instagram.
In addition, don't forget the leadership Instagram at AVHSDons, where you can find out all about the Spirit Weeks and other ASB activities going on around campus.
Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure you hang around for today's birthdaygrams and check back in with us next Thursday for more news, announcements, and profiles. Thanks for joining us, and remember, Dons,
It's always a beautiful day here at Amador.